in the real magic of football.
Welcome one and all. This is the 12th man here on TTT. We have a lot in store for you because there was Champions League football, there is European League football, and for some of us, European Conference League football. We don't know the teams in the Conference League, but there were some teams playing there. But first, let's get the thoughts. It's all about Liverpool. Liverpool continue to dominate both the English Premier League and also in the Champions League. Manchester City losing by 4-0 against Tottenham meant that Liverpool are now 8 points clear of Manchester City, and they play Manchester City at home, Anfield, on Sunday at 12:30 Trinidad and Tobago time. Elsewhere, Chelsea continue their winning ways, and they are in 3rd position, and Arsenal in 4th position as well. Over in Italy, we continue to watch Napoli, as Inter Milan try to make a little run with Atalanta. In Germany, it's all about Bayern Munich. They've gone clear, and maybe the Tottenham fans will be happy to know Harry Kane might win a trophy without them. That's the news. And as well, Real Madrid, they will be glad based on what has been going on with in terms of their performances maybe in the league as compared to their 4 performances, certainly as it relates to the Champions League. Not very good in the Champions League for them, losing by 2-0 to Liverpool. Barcelona, they were victorious yesterday, winning by 3-0 in their match over against their French opponents. So they would have won by 3-0, and it was a good game for Barcelona nevertheless. We're going to take a short break. On that note with Barcelona, we take a short break. We'll be back.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in your hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
It's savings and big discounts when you shop at Fens nationwide. Upgrade your home or treat yourself to something special. Enjoy store-wide savings on furniture, appliances, electronics, bedroom, and so much more when you shop at Fens of Marbella, Penal, and Wrightson Road, Port of Spain. Visit us in-store for more information or call 650-FENS, that's 650-3367, or check us out on Facebook, Fens of Trinidad and Tobago, serving generations.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
If it matters to you, it matters to us. We report the news. News in real time. TTT News, nightly at 6. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Hey football fans, this is Shaka Hislop. Football fever returns to Trinidad and Tobago, and for many, this is the best time of their life. In Trinidad and Tobago, nothing beats a good old talk. The banter, the heckling, the teasing. And in season 5 of the 12th Man, Andre Batiste is committed to delivering your voice and your team. 12th Man is on and better than ever. And only say a prayer for Andre, please. Let's pray together that this is Arsenal's year. Lord knows we've been laughing at him long enough.
And welcome one and all. This is the 12th Man here on TTT. All right, let me introduce the guests. Let me do it the right way. They have the ACP Wayne Meister is with me. So Mr. Meister, welcome, sir.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you for giving us your time here. Of course, we know you're supporting Manchester United. So the obvious question is going to be why someone of your intelligence, someone of your pedigree, is supporting Manchester United. Is there a reason?
Yeah, we forget. We actually forget. Trinidad and Tobago, we forget a lot. And Manchester United is a powerhouse, is an institution.
Is it was or is?
It still continues to be. Everybody goes through a patch. And that is what's happening now. But everybody know it's the biggest club in the world.
Have you ever thought, Mr. Meister, that at any occasion that I'm done with this team?
Never.
Ever?
Never.
And where did your love come from?
Yeah, from since in the days, Ray Wilkinson,
Oh, wow. You're going
Brian
back far,
Robson,
boy.
Rowan Atkinson was the coach.
Right.
And then when Fergie took over, that was it. And they continue to be consistent, but we're going to be back.
Do you get in the police service, how many Manchester United fans you have?
So if you have 10,000 police officers, 9,000... A large following. A large following. Trust me.
All right. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Let's go to Brian Lewis. He's supporting Arsenal. Brian, why Arsenal?
It goes back to when I was a little fella. Brendan Batson days, Paul Davis, Michael Thompson, and Thomas Surrey. And as a matter of fact, there's a book out now called Black Arsenal. You need to read it. Back in the day, there was a connection between Arsenal and the Windrush generation. So they have a very strong Afro-Caribbean, African thing. If you notice, a couple of years ago, they had the Jamaican colors, and now they have Pan-Africanism. So growing up in the times I grew up, the 60s, 70s, that was essentially my first attraction. You see a fella like Paul Davis, black man. At times he was the only black player on the field at that time, even though you had Brendan Batson and John Barnes. So it for you growing up in Belmont around that kind of black power era, that had significant connection with me.
How has it been similar to what I asked Mr. Meister? How has it been given the difficult period that Arsenal would have gone through since when last they would have won a title? 2003, 2004, you're talking about more than 20 years or just about 20 years. How has it been?
Good enough for life, and that's an important thing. So they win 13 league titles, even though somebody next to me talking about they never win a Champions League. They win a European Cup, it wasn't a Champions League. So over the years, Arsenal has done enough to keep its diehard fans hoping. Of course, they have monitoring recently, but when you travel to England and you talk to Millwall and fans like that, it's amazing that connection. They don't care whether they're in the sixth division. They're not supporting nobody else other than I like that. So I don't check. I don't study nobody else. I like check. Arsenal win, lose, draw. That's the end of my football for the weekend.
All right, nothing wrong with that. Let's go. We're staying in London. We're staying in London, and Kevin, tell us your love for Chelsea.
Well, my love of favorite Chelsea started in the days of Gianfranco Zola. I seen him play as a young schoolboy myself, playing that same position.
Okay. What school that was?
Bataya Secondary.
All right. Were you good?
Well, we won the national under 14 championship.
Okay.
So
right.
I was a goodish player.
Right. Okay.
I want to talk too much about myself.
Oh.
So that was my idol growing up, and then if we fast forward into the successful period.
Yes.
With the buyover from Abramovich and men like Drogba, Lampard, Deco, you name it. And then with the recent successes that we've had, and also the little stutter start that we've been having, and now going back up to the top at Chelsea for life. And we have grown from strength to strength. The only team in London to have won 2 Champions Leagues. 2. Not 1, but 2. I just want to say that now. That's important.
Say that.
Well, I just wanted to say it.
You volunteered.
I just wanted to say it.
All right, so you're happy this season?
Yes.
All right. Let's go to Tristan. Tristan, of course, Manchester United, just like Wayne Meister. Why Manchester United?
It's in the blood. Grandfather, father, me.
So they pass it on to you.
Yeah.
You didn't have a choice, or you had a choice?
Well, I don't see it as a choice. If it's in the blood, if it's in the DNA, there's no choice in that. Although for some strange reason, my brother in Texas who's watching, he's a Tottenham Hotspur fan. So I don't understand.
So he was happy on Sunday? Not too happy today?
Yeah.
All right, so you said your family. Do you know why your parents and your family members liked Manchester United?
They never really explained the love to me, but it just handed down, and I went with the flow.
So they gave the hand down jerseys to everything. They hand down everything there.
Yeah, well, they handed down the football intelligence, the Manchester United intelligence.
So since Alex Ferguson has left and no Premier League title has come since 2012, how have you dealt with that?
You know, you live in hope. You live in hope that it will happen. You know, it takes time to rebuild. And it's not just Alex Ferguson. If we seem to forget, it was Alex Ferguson and David Gill left at the same time, which of course was a great mistake to happen for the club. Should have never been allowed to happen. And you rebuild from there. I mean, we've won a couple of trophies since then, but the Premier League is the one that we want to keep building on. Liverpool. We win small trophies? Small trophies.
All right, so happy this season or not happy this season?
A bit unhappy because I was back in Ten Hag to turn it around.
You were back in Ten Hag?
To turn it around.
Wow.
A few people don't understand. If the manager is successful, that means the club is successful. So I was backing him to turn it around, and I back Ruben Amorim now to take us forward.
All right, your staff are telling me you're talking too long, so I don't. I'm just telling you, right? That's for your reference. I want you to be sure when I cut you. You understand why?
I understand.
All right. So let me start. Just that, which team, when they lose, and it's going to be the same question for all of you all quickly. Which team, when they lose, you are your happiest?
Manchester City and Liverpool.
2 teams,
yeah.
Both of them. All right, Kevin.
I don't like to share joy in the misery with us. However, when United lost, there's a twinkle in my eye. Also, you see the Arsenal fan base for the rowdiness. When they lost, I sleep better at night.
You sleep better?
Yes.
All right. I want to say something with that, but I reject it only because I was to my right. So anyway, let me go. So, Brian, which one for you? Which?
Chelsea and Tottenham.
Chelsea. Any reason?
When they lose, I mean, as an Arsenal fan, I mean, I just the way it is.
Which one worse? Chelsea or Tottenham? Which one you dislike more then?
Tottenham, yeah.
All right. So ACP Meister to end? Which team?
Well, City and Arsenal. City because, you know, that's our neighbours. And we are accustomed beating City so bad. And then all of a sudden, City is this big powerhouse. So I'm happy when they lost. And then Arsenal, I'm on a group chat.
Oh,
and I'll get real talks on them Arsenal fans on a group chat. So once Arsenal gets...
All right, and that comes from Wayne Meister and 9,000 policemen. All right, so let's take a short break. We'll be back.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in your hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
Health and wellness, the core of our existence on planet Earth. Let us hear the voices of our very own citizens, our local and regional medical community, scientists and climatologists. Caribbean Medical TV is geared to developing a consciousness in our people in terms of our health and lifestyle. Knowledge is a very powerful tool, and we must empower ourselves with the information to protect against chronic and other related diseases. From the impact of climate change on our health to NCDs, Season 3 of Caribbean Medical TV tackles the challenges we all face, giving our citizens hope for a better tomorrow. Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
At TTT, our journalists are on the ground, seeking the facts and reporting on the people, events, and the issues that affect your life. We have Trinidad and Tobago covered, from Cedrus to Charlottesville, Crown Point to Moruga. Our news reaches further on any smart device. TTT News, nightly at 6. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Football is back, and with it, sporting fans, so is the 12th man. It's new, it's different, it's interactive, and most of all, it's fun. This is Mikey Holding, giving a big shout out to the one and only Andre Errol Baptiste, the original 12th man, back again for a record-breaking 5th season on TTT. Join and share in the smiles and more on the 12th man.
Welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TTT, Season 5, and we have reached 403 guests. Season 5, and we have had 403 different guests. 400 now, and tonight we make it 404 because Tristan makes it 404. The other 3 persons would have been on the 12th man before, obviously. All right, Question of Football brought to you by Coca-Cola. So let's go. Question of Football brought to you by Coca-Cola. Question number 1. Of the following female international singers, which one you want to support your team in song and dance so you can meet them? One man here can't answer that question, but the others can. All right, so let's go. A, Shensia. B, Nicki Minaj. C, Ariana Grande. D, Olivia Rodrigo. E, Mariah Carey. F, Dua Lipa. G, Beyonce. And H, Jennifer Lopez. So, if we go back to them, Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce, Dua Lipa, Mariah Carey, Olivia Rodrigo, Ariana Grande, who is acting in a show called Wicked right now, Nicki Minaj from Trinidad and Tobago, Shensia from Jamaica. I'm going to start with the man who works here. I'm going to let him lead it off.
That's the only choices?
That's the only choices.
That's the only choices?
Yeah, you have to choose one.
Definitely not Thanos at the end.
Right.
So I might go with Jennifer Lopez. She does correct rings like Thanos. So I'll go with...
You wicked, yes? You wicked, yes? Come here.
I might say Shensia.
Shensia?
Yeah.
You're staying in Jamaica?
Yeah.
All right, you can take your gun anyway. All right, leave it there. Leave it there. How many men in my head? Ring in. Okay, I will leave you for last. Come on. All right, so, Brian, let me hear you.
Fair and Ryan.
He's not there.
Oh, okay. Mariah Carey.
What to do? You fair line. Not there? All right. You're so wicked, man. Fair line on your mind. All right, let me let you go home safely.
No, Mariah Carey. Mariah, sorry.
ACP Wayne Meister. You remember you were speaking on behalf of 9,000 policemen,
I think, Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez! No, I want to agree with that. So I'm agreeing with Jennifer Lopez. All right, but anyway, let's come back to
Kevin,
Kevin, you want to get blind?
Yeah, I mean, I can
You
think
sure?
pretty. Yeah.
I see eye drifting out. I see eye drifting. Keep your eye focused. Yeah?
I'm focusing.
All right.
I'm a huge Beyonce fan, right? But I also like Nicki Minaj, and I cannot toss up. But if it really come down to it, I will go with Beyonce.
I was trying to see if I get a reaction, but I got no, I got no reaction. None whatsoever.
That's just common knowledge, you see.
Yeah, so you're going with Beyonce?
Beyonce.
All right, Beyonce. All right, let's go. Question number 2. Let's go. Question number 2. Again, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Oh, okay, all right. Interesting question. Which one of these arms of security could assist your team best now in terms of defense or attack? The fire service, the defense force, the coast guard, the police service, or the air guard? So let's go over it again. Is it the... Is it the air guard? Is it the police service? Is it the coast guard? Is it the defense force or the fire service? Which one can help your team in terms of attack and defense? Kevin.
Well, our defense is not as strong as it should be this season.
Yes.
I didn't mention this before, but being a police officer myself, I know how strong and how hard and dedicated we are.
Okay.
I will choose them to show up our defense.
So he's in 9,000. Usually what? Usually 5, but he wanted the 100.
I thought the 1,000.
He's the 1,000. All right, I hear you. Brian Lewis, which one for you?
Police service.
Police service. You're not saying that because you're so long. You're sandwiched between two policemen.
Because if you go in by what the papers seem to be saying, our police service seems to be very aggressive and decisive, and I think Arsenal need that up front.
I'm going to leave the policeman for last.
Yes, I like that.
I'm going to leave the policeman for last. Tristan, which one for you?
I'm not ashamed to say that I say no one set with 2 policemen, so I'll say police service.
What?
I might need the help in the future.
Yeah, that's smart. That is
Do I need to ask you, Mr. Meister?
Yeah, it will be remiss of me not to say the police service. I mean, come on.
Wow, this is the first time I've done this show and I've had a unanimous on
TPS.
anything. Unanimous police service.
Very
wow.
Well, very well.
All right, let's go. And a little bit different to what's in my head. But question 3. All right. If today or tomorrow you were to wake up from a dream as a star in sports, which one would you choose? So in other words, which sport, would you choose and why? Is it football? And I know we're talking football. Is it cricket? Is it basketball? Is it track and field? Well, we know one person who might. Is it hockey? Is it cycling or swimming? So again, is it swimming, cycling, hockey, track and field, basketball, cricket, or football? Brian Lewis.
Track and field. You want to know why?
No,
Okay, good.
Tell us why. Still.
No, I just said that in the beginning. When I was younger, I used to run a little bit with Hampton, and I was always a big fan of Hazley Crawford.
Right.
And then, of course, the Olympics.
Yeah, well, we cannot figure you would have gone there. Mr. Meister, which one for you, sir?
Yeah, I'll go to cricket. You know, I was a prolific wicketkeeper and batsman in my days.
You?
Yeah, for Belmont Secondary.
Okay.
I played with Ian Bishop in that time, you know, so.
You kept wicket to him or you played against him?
I kept wicket him. I also go back about 10,000 meters back. When about 2 winners because you're really both fast. Yeah, it's quick.
So do you feel you could have had a better career in cricket than in the police service?
No.
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 All right. Being honest. Good to know that. Tristan, which one for you?
Definitely football. As Pele says, it's a game of billions. And I don't think any sport evokes that kind of emotional spectrum in its fans better than football.
So if you were playing football and you were playing for your team, Manchester United, and you score a goal, how would you react? You know, pretty much there are different reactions. People just dance, jump, they do a kind of funny signal. What do you do?
I don't even know which celebration. I might do the Ronaldo, I might do a karaoke. So what is the Greek fella, the Swedish fella,
Gary being mass.
Yeah.
I was told that in even small goal, you are a loafer. So you are like Mbappe. You are always offside.
One of the best strikers in history. You could tell Carlos I say that the best striker in history is Inzaghi. Was a loafer. And that's all I have to say.
I'm not saying it was Carlos. Tell me that, you know.
I could hear him.
Inzaghi, Ian Rush.
Come on, let me hear you.
For me, it will be football.
Okay. Yeah. You think if you had a chance and you were able to play football, would you, what position? The same position you started or a new position? What position you were playing?
In the midfield.
Midfield?
Yeah.
And if you score a goal, same question as I asked Tristan, how you would react if you score a goal? How your celebration would be?
Every goal I score will be dedicated to my mom.
Okay.
I would pay homage to her by looking up because she's in heaven now, so it will be for her.
Good enough. More than good enough, certainly. We're going to take a short break. This is the 12th man. We will be back.
It's savings and big discounts when you shop at Fens nationwide. Upgrade your home or treat yourself to something special. Enjoy store-wide savings on furniture, appliances, electronics, bedroom, and so much more when you shop at Fens of Marbella, Penal, and Wrightson Road, Port of Spain. Visit us in-store for more information or call 650-FENS, that's 650-3367. Or check us out on Facebook, Fens of Trinidad and Tobago, serving generations.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in your hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
With another edition of Caribbean Week in Review.
Season equals new dreams, and many football fans are dreaming of their team actually winning this season. But the reality is that only one team can win, so many will just be dreaming and wishing and hoping that their team can deliver. Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Notice I have not mentioned Arsenal. Don't be upset, I'm not mentioning Man U either. This is Atto Bolden inviting all of you to follow the 12th man as they celebrate a new season, Season 5 on TTT, and enjoy the ride.
TTT News, delivering more news at more times to more people. TTT News, reporting on the people, events and issues that affect your life. TTT News, online and fully interactive. TTT News, nightly at 6. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Welcome back, welcome back. Here's the 12th man here on TTT Season 5, and we're up to 404 new guests on this show. Tristan makes it 404. Next up is the Fantasy Premier League table. Let's have a look at who is ahead in Trinidad and Tobago, and there you're seeing the points, close to 800 points. And they're the top 10 in Trinidad and Tobago. If your name is not there, it means you're not doing very well, obviously. All right, let's look at the next, the 11 to 20. And again, if your name is not there, it means you're not doing very well. And there is the list, 11 to 20. And nobody here name is there. All right, let's go. Team of the week. Team of the week, all the different players who would have had outstanding performances for their respective teams. And you're going through the list, whether it be the Brighton, who have surprised a lot of people with some of their football. Mo Salah, who is now people are saying he's the best player right now, currently in the English Premier League. He's finding a way to score goals in every game, it seems, in the Premier League for Liverpool. You're seeing Saka there as well from Arsenal, and you're seeing a number of other players. You're seeing Young, and there's a Tottenham man there as well. So Tottenham fans will be pretty happy to see that. All right, who is in and who is out? Meaning, these are the players who people who involved in the Fantasy Premier League. A lot of them went for these players. Saka, Salah, Nicholas Jackson of Chelsea. He's becoming very popular now. He's scoring goals. And Pedro. And those are the players. Who is out? Let's see who they got rid of. A lot of people got rid of Haaland. Wow. And there are plans that he's good. From what I'm hearing, a lot more people are going to get rid of Haaland again. All right, Raul, Semeno, Alexander-Arnold, he was injured, and Luis Diaz. So those are the persons out. All right, at least two of the guests here. I know that ACP Wade Meister and Brian Lewis don't play the Fantasy League. So let me start first with Kevin. Kevin, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay for now.
Okay means what in English?
735 points overall, 400k overall out of 11 million players. So that's decent.
735, that's pretty good actually, to be honest. How many Chelsea players do you have?
Currently, I have Cole Palmer. I have intentions of bringing in Nicholas Jackson, a.k.a. Lisan Al-Gaib.
And who are you going to get rid of?
The plan is to get rid of Haaland.
Oh, get rid of him, yes.
Get rid of Haaland, get rid of Chris Wood, and get rid of Kulusevski. I have 3 transfers. So I'll be making those moves tonight before the game.
How regularly do you do it? How in other words, every what, Tuesday when it, because there's a game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I typically move on my transfers late. Try to gather as much information as possible before I make my moves, because if you move too early, it can be detrimental. So I gather as much information, I look at as much football as possible, and then I make my decision. So I make my moves coming on to the deadline.
Tristan, how are you doing?
Not so well over the last 2 weeks because I bank on Haaland and Cole Palmer as captain and vice captain. So Haaland going through a little drought right now. Cole Palmer hasn't scored in a few games, but I will stick with them because I feel they will come good. Haaland is guaranteed goals somewhere. So
how much points you have?
I cannot remember specifically how much points I have.
Don't do us that.
I wasn't on that list. I can tell you that I wasn't on that list.
You don't tell us that we didn't see it. So they know you tell us that one. They just obvious.
But, you know, Haaland will be back.
All right, let's see if we can help you here. When last you checked how much points you had?
About a week ago.
Right, how much points you had?
5 something.
Ooh, that's
so Carlos, he said you can't get. That means you will be just under 600 because nobody getting over 100.
Yeah, and Haaland didn't score.
Yeah,
Palmer didn't score. So
all right, well, some progress. And any reason why you never played ACP Meister? Any reason why you never played Fantasy Premier League? I'm sure you know about it. So any reason why you never played?
You're too busy fighting crime.
Too busy fighting. All right, good. All right.
Very good answer.
All right,
Very
sir.
good answer.
All right, sir.
That's a very good
all right,
answer.
sir. Brian Lewis, how can you better that?
You can.
You can.
My answer would be I don't play it because my son, I think my son just played.
Oh, your son, right. Yes, your son plays it. I remember that. That's true.
Makes sense.
Yeah. All right, agreed. All right, next up we have a new segment. Let's go.
You think you coulda get in on my feelings? You coulda get me fi settle down. Me give ya hit and run. Me give ya hit and run.
All right, so let me explain this. This is a new segment we have, and really, it's about football. I know you hear this song, and some people get different ideas, so I try to create up for the people, right? Hit and run, and then you see that you like Shensia, but this is about football, Tristan. All right, so it's about football. So it's actually, if there's any player on your team that you want to get rid of, that you feel not contributing, you're saying hit, go away. Let's leave your team. So who you would want to get rid of from your team? So let me start with Tristan. Tristan, is there anybody on the Manchester?
Diego Dallo. You don't have to finish the question. Diego Dallo. That man is a pile of horse dung. Did you see the game today?
I do agree with that.
Did you see the game today?
I do agree with that.
The man is throwing real goal. The man is throwing real goal.
That is not your team. That is my team.
Yeah.
No problem.
Diego Dallo.
You want to get rid of him?
That's why they're struggling.
Yeah.
Diego Dallo has
I've seen him. His control is poor, and never forget the open goal he missed.
Today, he tried some lob back pass to Onana. Good thing Onana had his head on. That wasn't going to finish 2-all.
Wow.
3-2, sorry. When I finished 3-all. I don't know what that... He has no football intelligence at all.
Wow.
He comes in his friendship with Ronaldo to carry him through life.
All right. Spoken like a real Manchester United fan there, boy. Wow. All right, Kevin, let me hear you. Who you want to hit and run in football?
In football, Axel Disasi, a French defender that we have.
He's play?
He when he does play, he does cost us. And his mistakes does lead directly to goals. So he shouldn't play at all. He should leave the club.
All right. Brian, who you want to get rid
I
of?
have a different approach.
Go ahead, it's okay.
Well, no, wherever the manager decide to do, I got, I tell you, I don't get into that. You know what I mean? They know what they're doing, you know.
Hey, wait, oh God, wait.
They get the big bucks.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Not all the time, though, eh?
No, well, you see, anyway.
I don't
want the director to tell you I'm talking too long. So
no, he won't say that to you. He won't say that about you. He won't say that about you.
For me, I understand.
Remember, his family is World Cup.
Well, I understand from where football is now, especially in the Premier League, is a business.
Yeah.
Right? And it's an entertainment business. But at the end of the day, a club like Arsenal, they focus, while yes, they want to win, but they don't want to focus on winning and not balancing the books. Now, not all clubs just do that.
Of course not. We know
all know the history of Arsenal. So
that part makes sense. It's be Wayne Meister. Who do you want to remove from your team, Manchester United, sir?
And it might sound funny, but something about Onana, don't hit me right. I was a former goalkeeper too.
Right.
So I find Onana he's make good saves, but he's get some weird, easy goals.
Right.
And I think that Manchester had a reputation of having real solid goalkeepers. Yeah. And I think Onana does. He does be a little too shaky.
You were a goalkeeper. How many goals you conceded during your career?
I was rather good, but there was that game I played against St. Mary's. Shaka Islam was the goalkeeper.
Right.
His brother Kona Islam was
Kona,
playing.
of course.
So we scored on Shaka first. So 1-0. So we gone crazy.
Right.
We ended up losing 6-1 after that. 6-1 after that, yeah.
And did that end your career as a goalkeeper?
Definitely.
All right. Yeah, people. Yeah. That's why he's ACP, not in football, and he's not in cricket. Ian Bishop destroyed him in cricket, and now you're hearing Shaka hit flop on his brother, destroyed him in football. All right, let's take a short break. We'll be back.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in your hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
You are dearer to me than all the stars. So many wish but never reach. 'Cause when I'm falling and all the world seems dark, you help me find my peace. Oh, shun mi ba vijani. Oh, shun mi ba yeah. Oh, shun mi ba vijani. Arubita, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I am very concerned about the fact that I get the feeling you don't know who Austin Blue Boy Lions is. Oh.
It symbolizes the victory of emancipation and the strength of the human spirit.
They learn to work with each other, they learn team building, they learn how to care for each other.
Almost there, almost there.
Catch the National African History Quiz Finals from 4 p.m. on Sunday, December 1st, only on TTT.
There's no need to suffer. You can come down to the Optimal Life Wellness Center where it is safe, it is affordable.
You don't have to take my word for it. You can come down to Optimal Life Wellness Center and see for yourself and experience for yourself what I have experienced. The life I now live is a lot healthier and more fulfilling. These products have actually given me a sense of a future and very, very important.
TTT News, online and fully interactive. Follow us on social media at TTT Live Online.
Waya.
Welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TTT. Next up is a very popular Waya segment. Waya segment is where we going to give you a situation, an imaginary situation, and ask you to give your version of Waya, your version of happiness in this imaginary situation. I say imaginary because it would not have happened as yet, and in some cases it might never happen. All right, as the case may be. All right, but first, let's have a look at some of the players who would have had Waya moments in the last week. We would have had the young Arsenal player who would have scored his first goal for Arsenal, Ethan Nwani, a 17-year-old. Then we have the Ipswich Town man, Omari Hutchinson, a Jamaican footballer. Yeah. He would have scored the equalizing goal for Ipswich Town against Manchester United, and he would have made ACP Wayne Meister and Tristan very unhappy. Andre Onana, who made some absurdly excellent saves. There was one save he made off a Delap that I thought was a certain goal. And he just, his hand was just so strong. He really was so strong. I know ACP Wayne Meister would have said what but he makes some outstanding saves in between. He does. Mohamed Salah, who for some reason just continues to find a way to score goals, rolling back the years. And he scored 2 goals for Liverpool as they came from behind 2-1 down to win by 3-2. And then Enzo Fernandez for Chelsea continues to impress a lot of people. For a while he was on the bench, he wasn't starting, but that seemed to have made him into a better player. He went and he played for Argentina, they won their game, and he's come back a lot stronger for Chelsea since then. All right, so let's go. Let's have a look now. As I'm going to ask you one by one. I'm going to start first with ACP Wayne Meister. ACP Meister, let's give you an imaginary situation. The imaginary situation is that Manchester United go on to win the European League. Might be hard, but it's an imaginary situation. That you all go on to win the European League, and somehow or the other you find a way and you win the English Premier League. It might seem hard, but the points are like about 12, 13 points difference, and there's still more than a lot more matches still to be played, obviously, right? Only 12 matches have gone, as we know, right? So here's the situation. In that sort of situation, Manchester United win the English Premier League and they win the European League. How would you say, Waya? What would you tell your other 9,000 Manchester United policemen? How would you celebrate, sir?
I say Waya.
That's it.
Yeah, Waya.
And who? Anybody in particular you want to call? You have any friend of another team you want to call?
Yeah, of course. Chelsea.
Chelsea. I like it. All right. Brian Lewis, let me give you your situation, similar situation, but you're not in the European League, you're in the Champions League. So it is that Arsenal goes on and win the Champions League, which I've never won.
That's definitely imaginary.
And they also go on and win the English Premier League. So just as ACP Wayne Meister, your team goes on and does it double. Let's say you always sound who you call it.
I don't want to imagine them winning the Champions League, to be honest with you. Because if they win the Champions League, they go win the English Premier League. And I prefer if they win the English Premier League.
All right, you prefer that. All right, good. All right.
And who I will call?
I want to hear the Waya first.
I will say, Waya!
Right. And who you going to call?
I want his spelling number.
You want Kevin number?
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it Kevin.
I will tell him, when I call him, I say, Waya!
If you take your call. All right.
I'm going to take it.
You take it call? All right. All right. So Kevin, same situation.
Well,
no, you're not in champion.
Win the Conference League.
Yeah, you're not in Champions League, you're not in the European League. Which one you in?
Conference League.
I don't remember it. I don't remember
Which, no, but we will win it, so that is not imaginary.
No, but I'm still going to give it to you.
We are going to win it. We are going to win it.
All right.
When as a player, who hiding?
Hiding.
Who you beat today?
Hiding.
That sounds like a child, eh? Anyway, let's go. So, hey, Chelsea go on and win the European Conference, and they go on and win the English Premier League as well.
Yeah,
so that is what I know you want, obviously,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So, let's hear your version of Waya and who you're going to call.
Well, we have had a lot of naysayers given the very recent past. So my action will be like, Waya! And I'm calling Arsenal. I'm going by every one of them doorstep and I'm knocking. And as I see them, I'm saying, Waya! For every Arsenal fan, because Man U fans don't really trouble me so much, you know. Arsenal fans, boy.
Why they trouble you for?
I don't know.
The only reason they got trouble you is because you is trouble them. Like the only reason they got trouble you because you is trouble them. Trouble and fight, trouble and trouble. I hear you. All right, Tristan, let me hear you, Tristan. Who, same sort of situation as ACP win Meister, your team go on and win the European League, that's Manchester United, and they also go on and defy the odds and go on and win the English Premier League. It might seem hard now, but anything is possible because there are so much matches. If you go on a nice run and win the next 20 games, who knows? Like 60 points, but how much you know, you know? I don't even know.
How much we have? I can't even remember how much we have.
Yeah, about 2.
Nah. But then they can't win the Premier League. They have more than that, man. Don't do that.
When he called 3 that position, he might finish in the
All right, you're good. All right. So anyway, let me hear you.
When those winning goals go in and we lift that trophy, I would be like, Waya. And who I would call? Definitely my brother Sherman, that Tottenham fan, that Tottenham lover.
You think he will take your call?
He will take my call.
Yeah.
He will take my call.
You don't feel sorry for your brother?
No.
But he's your brother?
Yeah, but why
yeah,
sorry
so
for he chose to back Tottenham.
You couldn't put him on the right track when he was going to Tottenham?
He chose to back Tottenham.
But you didn't try to put him on the right track?
You can't put them people on the right track, right? You just want to let them go down that track and learn hurt.
Hey, boy. No sympathy at all. All right. Next up is the doghouse. Let's go. Next up is the doghouse.
You what? Doghouse.
All right. So let me go through it again. Tristan, I'm going to start with you. Is there any person, player, official, team that you want to put in the doghouse? Same question for all of you all.
Well, it looks right now like Pepper in the doghouse.
So you want to put Pepper in the doghouse?
Well, I don't know if it's a dog scratch up his face.
I
know what is going on with Pep right now. Yeah, he in the doghouse right now. But
no wins in 6 matches. Five losses and a draw.
That never happened to Ten Hag.
All right, Ten Hag, boy. Kevin, who you want to put in the doghouse?
At this point, I want to put Erling Haaland in the doghouse.
Okay.
Because his dip in form has caused a lot of dismay to the fantasy owners.
Oh, yes.
And as a result, he had to be in the doghouse.
All right, make sure you get rid of him tonight.
Yeah.
Let's make sure you get rid of him tonight. Make sure you out there, Erling Haaland, gone tonight. Gone. Brian Lewis.
You wouldn't believe it,
Arteta?
Yeah.
I always want to put him in the doghouse.
Because I find that one thing I don't like about him as a manager, he don't take responsibility. He always trying to blame the players and, you know what I mean? And, you know, he although we say, well, we would like to win and hope, the fact is that he ain't delivering the job.
One more year for him. All right. ACP Wayne Meister. Yeah. Who would you like to put in the doghouse?
Yeah, say Mbappe right now. Mbappe.
Oh, yes.
Something about Mbappe, I don't know. Since he make that move. That was it. He looking to get out.
Yeah, square peg.
Yeah, he looking to get out.
Man of the most offsides and he play against Barcelona and he get a red offside like that.
Yeah, because he can't play on number 9 rule.
He manipulates so much.
8. I was just told by moving 8 offside. That's to tell you. All right, let's see. In fact, who is in the doghouse? Let's see who they put. It is Pep Guardiola. All right, Tristan, well done. Pep Guardiola, there he's scratching his head, not in front of his face. So eventually move his hand from the back of his head to his face. And that's how he's looking right now. And I could imagine when playing against, if they lose against Liverpool. Well, boy, oh boy, that will be something else indeed. All right, so that game is Sunday. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back.
It's savings and big discounts when you shop at Fens nationwide. Upgrade your home or treat yourself to something special. Enjoy store-wide savings on furniture, appliances, electronics, bedroom, and so much more when you shop at Fens of Marbella, Penal, and Wrightson Road, Port of Spain. Visit us in-store for more information or call 650-FENS, that's 650-3367. Or check us out on Facebook, Fens of Trinidad and Tobago, serving generations.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in your hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
Health and wellness, the core of our existence on planet Earth. Let us hear the voices of our very own citizens, our local and regional medical community, scientists and climatologists. Caribbean Medical TV is geared to developing a consciousness in our people in terms of our health and lifestyle. Knowledge is a very powerful tool, and we must empower ourselves with the information to protect against chronic and other related diseases. From the impact of climate change on our health to NCDs, Season 3 of Caribbean Medical TV tackles the challenges we all face, giving our citizens hope for a better tomorrow. Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Hello, I'm Ricardo Kaká, and I'm here to support all the 12 men, and also you support the 12 men. Take care.
Welcome back, welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TTT. This is the rollback as we come into the end. We're going to roll it back and ask each of you gentlemen here for their best moment as a fan of their respective team over the last 20 years. Their best moment as a fan of their respective team over the last 20 years. Let me start with Kevin. Kevin, as a Chelsea supporter, what is your best moment? Which moment stands out for you and you'll never forget?
Beating Hittenheim in the conference.
That is a close third. I have had two such occasions, joint occasions, where I was overcome with emotion and delirious in celebration. And that is when we climbed to the summit of Europe and we won the Champions League.
2012?
Yes.
Okay.
Both of them I played side by side. But the first one is more special,
right, okay,
because Drogba was my player at that time, and having him score that winning penalty after it felt like all was lost.
Yeah,
because
it did feel so.
I really thought, oh gosh, but we got lost again, because I thought it was shades of 2008 when we lost to United on pens, and I couldn't bear that heartbreak again. So I said a silent prayer and I just hope for the best and drop back.
And what did you do after that when you won?
Well, if memory serves correctly, I live about 500 meters from my savannah.
Okay.
And after the goal scored, when I realized where I was in the savannah, rolling in the grass. I was bareback. I was just overcome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a serious thing.
All right, nice. Tristan, best moment for you?
In the last 20 years, I say, right?
Yes.
It would definitely be the one he just alluded to. When
2008, when John Terry slipped.
I will always love John Terry. I would always. That was the best moment for me.
That was a hard day for me, man.
I was right here in this building. I remember running through the corridors of this building.
You run through the corridors, TTT? Wow. Okay. With your clothes on?
Yeah, definitely with my clothes on. Definitely
All right,
with my
Carlos
clothes
is saying he ran with you. Is true?
Carlos a Barcelona fan, he can't.
Oh, Carlos is Carlos is a Barcelona fan?
Yes.
Carlos has told me he's a fan of no team.
He's a Barcelona fan.
Oh.
Bill, I think all of them come from the same place.
Oh, I'm glad for that information. I thank you for that information tonight. I will remember that, certainly. All right. I want to remember that for sure. All right. Brian Lewis, which moment stands out for you?
The unbeaten, the invincibles.
Okay. Yeah.
That was a good
For
year.
sure.
That was a good year.
However, another moment was when Man U won the Champions League and Dwight York was
Yes,
playing.
1999.
That was 99?
1999.
That's 99. I think they won the treble that year.
Treble, they did the
Yeah.
of course.
Look at how people remember we win the treble that year. And nobody don't care about City treble. I like that.
Because Dwight York played, Dwight York was an integral part.
Like that move right thing. Nobody remember Manchester City treble.
All right.
Yeah, if you want to tell us.
ACP Wayne on behalf of the 9,000 Manchester United policemen.
No, I'll go back to that same treble here, but we know Dwight York is a given, but it was the semi-finals of the FA Cup. And we played Arsenal. And Ryan Giggs picked up a ball from the midfield.
Ryan Giggs.
Beat one.
You forget we were down to 10 men.
Down to 10 men.
Right.
Beat one, beat two, beat three. Drift to the left.
He's a special player, you know.
And put one up in the V.
Yeah.
And he take off the jersey.
The Welshman.
And he run up the... That was a magical moment.
I can't remember.
And then there was again card for taking off his jersey.
I don't have any recall. I can't recall that at all.
Straight
Don't
in the
recall
FA Cup
that,
finals.
All right, let's have a look at the matches coming up this week. There is the schedule of matches coming up this week. And let me start first with the Manchester United man. And of course, Tristan, what are you expecting in your game?
I'm expecting to beat Everton at home. The 3-4-3 system, getting a little more practice. I think we'll do it to Everton.
What is the score?
I'll go for 2-0.
2-0?
Yeah.
All right. Kevin, for your game, what are you expecting for your
so
game?
we're playing Villa at home.
Yes.
Villa has been porous. I don't think they've kept a clean sheet for the season. So with our attacking prowess, I think we could beat them 3-1.
3-1? Arsenal is playing against West Ham, away to West Ham at 1:30 on Saturday.
Beating West Ham.
Where's your West Ham?
Where you score?
Where did you score? Give me the score.
3-2.
3-2?
Them is scoring 200.
And that's okay.
Arsenal have a way.
When
they
they play the
lose
smaller
and
teams.
make hard games.
Yeah, I know.
That they,
I know.
That's true.
It is true.
I know the first Arsenal fan.
And then West Ham coming hard because I thought...
West Ham beat Newcastle.
And West Ham
that's like a London kind of...
And West Ham.
it's true.
And they have a rivalry. They have a rivalry.
Yeah.
ACB Westminster, the same game?
Historically, we have a very good record against Everton. Everton don't beat us at all home. And it wouldn't be a walk in the park, but we'll beat them at least 2-1, 3-2.
Everton is scoring on all, yeah. Everton
The team will be kind of like the new coach. We'll put them together and so on. So
I want to start with you, ACB, by as we go. Who will win the English Premier League?
I'll go in Liverpool.
Liverpool?
Arsenal.
Kevin, who will win the English Premier League?
My hope is Chelsea, of course.
But okay.
But on current evidence, I'll say Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's looking like Liverpool.
You say unfortunately because you don't want them to win.
No.
Because if they win, what happens? Tell us.
I think they will go ahead of us in history as the leading English club.
Most titles.
Yeah.
I'll be glad when that happens because Liverpool fans don't really gloat about that. United fans do. So they'll have to hush now.
Yeah.
They'll be second.
Liverpool fans don't gloat?
No, I never met a Liverpool fan who would say, we are the most titles.
They can't say that because we have the most
Nobody
titles.
were there.
They can't say that. They are close. They're close
now.
That one will be tough.
You all can continue that after. All right. Much thanks to everyone here. And let's wish everyone safety and good luck with their respective teams. Remember, the game starts tomorrow. Goodbye.
12th Man, brought to you by Coca-Cola.